Yo, surprise, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Eats and Confusion. I watch The Day After Tomorrow with the tagline, "Where will you be?" Well, I'd probably be dead. Seeing how it all turned out, the Netherlands would be probably fucked. Yeah. We have good dikes, but that, with so much extra water, no. Especially where I live, this place would be to the brim with water. So let's just start with the movie. Sorry. We're in Larsen B ice shelf in Antarctica, and we see a kind of research camp, basically in the middle of nowhere in Antarctica. Because it's basically a wasteland. It's nothing around you except for ice and snow. There's nothing. We see one guy showing another one how to operate the drill, and he's explaining it to Jason, and then he says, "Okay, now you." So Jason wants the thing, and the other guy goes away. He picks up a cylinder of ice and puts it in a kind of a metal tube container, and then brings that tube container inside. He puts it in the shelf with the other tube containers, and talks a bit with his colleague. But outside, we see Jason here operating the drill, goes fine, but somewhere nearby, the ice starts to crack and is creeping up to the camp. I'm gonna leave it at that, because if you don't know what's gonna happen next, watch the movie yourself. First of all, there were 3 helicopters in Scotland that froze. They went down because the fuel froze. And apparently fuel freezes at minus 150 degrees Fahrenheit, which is minus 101.1 degrees Celsius. So that's freaking fucking cold. And the whole helicopter freezes. And there's one fucking idiot that opened the door of the helicopter with his bare hands, and before he could set 1 foot outside, he froze to death. Well, if your helicopter goes down and you look at the ceiling of your helicopter, and you see that it's all frozen, why would you think that you would survive outside with the wrong equipment? A piece of metal that's frozen in ice, or a human that's 37 degrees Celsius. A piece of metal that's already cold and then freezes completely, or a human that's warm and then goes outside where it's so ice cold that it freezes fucking metal. You probably wouldn't survive that with the wrong equipment, I would think. So that dingbat was frozen in instantly. Like I said at the beginning, we have good dikes here, and I don't mean lesbians, but I mean dikes that stop water. But if we didn't have the dikes, half our country would be underwater. So with rising water level, like in this movie, would probably, submerge the whole country, I would think. I also, know about the day after tomorrow also through Family Guy. South Park. Through South Park. Loved that episode. It's funny, for global warming, and then nothing happens. 2 days before the day after tomorrow. That's today. Yeah, funny. It was just a very good movie. I enjoyed this movie. Hopefully this shit wouldn't happen in real life, I hope. There's a possibility, there's also a possibility that it can happen, but hopefully it won't. But if it will happen, let me be dead already, maybe in 100 years or 1000 years, let them handle it, we have other things to handle right now. That's it. I'll give the high 4, low 5. This was just a very good movie, and like I said, I enjoyed the movie, but I'm also going to leave like, recommend a good Jake Gyllenhaal movie down below in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, come join Discord, and see you guys tomorrow for Craven the Hunter and Chasing Amy.